Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, make sure that you lot are smashing up the likes. Make sure that you lot are subscribing to the channel. We're nearly at 10K people, man. 9K coming real soon, bruv. You know what I mean? But big up Said for his time, as always. As you can see, people, we're going to be talking about Garnacho. Will he succeed at Chelsea, bruv? Because this is a conversation that I've had with many people. A lot of Chelsea fans didn't want him, including myself. You know how I feel about the guy, but obviously we'll speak about him today. And there's a lot of United fans that obviously wash their hands with this guy, bruv. You know what I mean? What you saying, first of all, Said, man? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. Can't complain, man. I'm enjoying the international break. I know a lot of people aren't, but you know what it is, bro? Like, it's one of them where the summer was mad, transfer window was mad. You feel me? I think everyone needed a little bit of a break, and then we go back into it, man. It makes it more sweeter, man. Straight away into a Manchester derby. You feel me? You, man, obviously got Brentford as well.
Last game as well, blood.
Yeah, late kickoff, bro. So Bearman Saturday might be ruined. It might be a perfect start to the night. Who knows, man? But yeah, can't complain, man. All blessed, bro. All blessed.
100%, bro. Talking of Saturday, have you seen the games on, bro? All day,
bro. All day. Then you got the flipping crazy march as well. London could be a war zone on Saturday, bro. It's gonna be a madness.
It's the Canelo fight in the evening. Yeah. So you've got Arsenal. So if people don't know, Arsenal Nottingham Forest first thing. That's going to be interesting as well, Saeed, because that's Ange's first game. That's giving it a little bit of flavor now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bournemouth Brighton, that's a good game. Palace Sunderland is actually a good game as well, to be honest. Yeah. Everton Villa is actually a good game as well, Black.
Everton Villa's a good game.
You know, Sancho, you've got what's his name? Harvey Elliott's there as well now.
Harvey Elliott,
You know what I mean? Villa haven't really had a good start, but Everton are firing, bro. Dewsbury Hall, Grealish, Ndiaye, what's this guy called? Barry. They've got all these ballers now.
No, Barry,
what else is here? Fulham Leeds, that's a bit dead. Newcastle Wolves, 3 o'clock again. West Ham Spurs, bruv. Yeah,
5:30.
5:30, and then Brentford Chelsea after that. Then Sundays, what? Burnley Liverpool, and then you lot playing, bruv. You know what I mean?
There's two storylines this weekend, bro. You know what I mean? Like the fact that you got to wait all day, does that make you like are you pissed off about that? You got to wait all day.
Nah, do you know what? You know what though? Do you know what it is though, Saeed? Like obviously before the international break, we played first, didn't it, against Fulham? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we've had our little first game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind the evening one. Yeah. Let me just watch all these other guys play their games and that, and then let my team come last. You know what I mean? We're the main. You know what I'm saying? We're the main event, bro. Yeah. I'm not fussed about that. Brentford. Listen, Brentford, they're not looking as bad as what I expected.
No, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. You know now, there's a right back called Coyote. He's good, you know,
Yeah.
That Igor, I don't think. Listen, he's not amazing yet, but he's a handful, bro. He runs around, he causes problems, and they got that Dango, bro. That Dango guy as well. They got Reece Nelson as well now. So, boy, like obviously it's not an Mbumo and Wissa. Don't get me wrong in that, but bro, like them man are still like a PMP team, bro. Like, you know, they got Damsgaard in the middle as well. So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like they've lost, I think they lost one, drew one, and then won one. Is it something like that? Or they might have lost.
Yeah, I think they've lost 2 games. They've lost 2 games. And they've won the game as well.
But last minute, no, innit? Last minute, and that you get me. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So end of the day, but they forgot about him as well. He's underrated.
They got that guy, bro. They bought the guy from Bournemouth. What's my man's name? The winger.
Who?
They bought the guy from Bournemouth, bro.
Yeah, that Dango Atawara. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, bro. So like, I'm not getting into that game thinking it's gonna be an easy 3 points, bro. Like, I'm a bit wary of these guys. Honestly, I'm wary of them, man. This is the first time that we've faced Brentford without Frank. Obviously, bro, it's another game in London. This is our last game in London. So,
bro, you man did a London tour, man. You did a London tour, man.
Yeah. Palace, West Ham.
If you look at it then now, if you were to like, you won 3 and then drew 1, that's not bad, you know, when you deep it, man. Like, it's not bad at all, man. Like, people look at it and think, yo, man, Chelsea draw, Palace. Listen, I'll be honest with you, man. Palace are not a bad team, bro. Why all of a sudden? I get it. You're meant to win your home games, innit? But Palace are a good team, bro.
They're good, bro. They're good.
It's like almost like saying now, for example, you see Atletico Madrid here, they cause problems in it. Like in La Liga, and they'll take points of people, etc. etc. It's like a team like that coming to your ground and thinking, yo, like they're a good 11, bro. That 11 there is a good 11, bro. So listen, you should have won by the same time. When you beat 3 and then drew to Palace, it makes it a little bit better, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you have to win, though. It's Brentford. You have to win, though. You have to.
We have to win, bro. Like, listen, 7 points out of how many? 9 out of 9 points. That's not a bad start at all. You know, right now we're second. I'm seeing us. We're still at the top for big chances created. You know, and we haven't even played with Palmer in most of our games so far, bro. Right? Palmer hasn't been there. Reece James is yet to play in the Prem for us this season, like starting. There's been a few things where it's like we're not even out of gear 2 for me, bro. You know what I mean? Palace, we played them, but we could have actually beaten them if we took our chances that second half. Andre Santos and Esteval, we win that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, I know that Palace are going to take points off of everyone this season. Yeah, off of you, man, off of Arsenal. I highly doubt the top 6 are going to beat them twice. You know what I mean? They've got a very, like recently as well, they've got a very good record. Remember, I reminded Roms as well, midday live. It was like, your defense, you barely played anyone. They just conceded 2 goals against them, bro. You know what I mean? They just conceded 2 goals against them. You know what I'm saying, bro?
So I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, bro, I think it's one of these bigger tests to come. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, next week will be a big one, but right now you've got to win that game. You've got a huge week, you know. You've got like a massive 7 days. You've got Brentford, Bayern Munich, and then you've got and then United.
Yeah, so we've got. You're right. You know, you're right, bro. Our next set of games are looking peak. So yeah, Brentford away, Bayern Munich away, United away, Lincoln City away. We're legit not back home until the 27th of September, bro. End of the month.
The whole
and
then
and then we play Benfica after that. Then we play Liverpool at home. Then we play Liverpool at home after that, bro. And then I think that's going to be the next international break. When's the next international break, actually? Let me double check that.
October, just before, like, I think it's October the 9th or something like that.
Let me just check it, bro. Yeah,
it's literally less than a month. It's 4 or 5 games and then international break.
Yeah, bro. Let me go check that right now. So, October 11th. October 11th. So the last game before we go off for international break, people, is going to be the Liverpool game. Yeah. And hey, Saeed, I can't be sitting around for 2 weeks losing to Liverpool, bro. I swear down.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. You know that's one of them where, yo, you got to get a draw minimum. Are you at home, man?
I want to beat them.
Okay.
We beat these guys the last time we played them, bro. You forget, bro, the last 2 games we played Liverpool, we've actually been competitive. Because at Anfield...
You know what? Even the Anfield one, you kind of just... You effed up yourselves, isn't it, really? Let's be honest.
You know what I mean?
It weren't like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, like, bro, listen. It's now, you got to realize you got now... you got to use the squad, man. But now you might have losing bare players, bro. What's going on, man?
I don't know what's going on right now. Bro, Asugo, he's had surgery on his thigh. There's no time limit of when he's going to be back. Lavia and Badishu are back in training. But I'll be real, Saeed, when those guys come back, I just keep scrolling.
Yeah. It's a time.
Honestly, I keep scrolling, bro, because those 2, they're just a ticking time bomb. Like, Lavia, 3-4 games, he's gone again. You know what I'm saying? And he never gets injured in the game. It's always in training or in the gym or something mad happens off the pitch here where man gets injured, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening there. So Asugo's not available. Delap ain't available till November, right? But the good thing about Delap, 4 weeks of his recovery time is going to be spent in the international break. So technically, he's only missing for 6 weeks, if you think about it like that. Yeah, because he'll be back in November, innit? You know what I mean? So just before the Christmas period. But a good thing for us, we've got Guille back. I think Palmer's back in trading, apparently. I've been seeing a few pictures, people trying to do up investigation, trying to see pictures of him in the back here. I think it's actually him, innit? You know what I mean?
What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do?
No, because obviously, like, no one said anything about Palmer being back. So now people are like looking at the training pictures to see if Palmer's in the back. I don't know if he's...
Wow. Why wouldn't Chelsea just show him like in training? Like, you know, is it just it's part of the mystery and it's part of the engagement.
They're waiting for the presser. I think they're gonna wait for the presser. The Maresca will tell everyone if he's available. You know what I mean? I think Palmer will be back, maybe even on the bench. But I'll be real, like, we should still be able to do damage without Palmer starting the game. And don't rush him right now because, bro, we're gonna need him, man. Got a big game against Bayern Munich.
What did he play last night? Did he play well last night?
Who?
Esteval.
Oh, I didn't watch the game, but he came off the bench and I saw a few clips. He looked all right. He looked quite sharp. Apparently, when he came on, he was the one that was looking the most
Did
dangerous.
Brazil even play last night, or was it Argentina played last night?
Brazil played.
Oh yeah, no, they did. They lost to Bolivia.
They lost to Bolivia. They lost 1-0.
Oh my days! But they're already through, though, right?
I've got no idea, bro. I've got no idea. Santos started the game.
You know.
I know Santos started the game.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't start. He didn't start, bro. Oh, that team is dead, bro.
Nah, Santos didn't start.
This is their team: Alisson, Vitinho, Bruno, Alexandro, Henrique, Grimerish. Santos played. Paqueta, Luis Henrique, Richarlison, and Samuel Lino.
You see, they changed up their team, bro. They changed up their team.
And then obviously they bought bare players on the bench, so they must be through. They must be through.
Yeah, let me check that Brazil qualifier group. Let me check that because I know Ecuador
actually they're fifth now. I think the top 6 go through.
How the hell does that work, bro? Is it different in South America?
Yeah, I think the top 5 or something or whatever. How many go through, guys?
It says 1 to 6, the final tournament. So Brazil technically right now are in there. They'll get in, man. Bolivia are 8 points
behind. Wow, they're
Brazil.
10 points behind Argentina, you know. People don't talk about Argentina, man. Like, enough. They've lost games, you know, Brazil, you know. They've won 8, they've drew 4.
But the thing is about Brazil, though, Saeed, yeah, bro, they're in their little period right now where they're trying to rebuild and, you know, work out who's next up. And because, bro, think about it like this now, yeah. The next era of Brazil is going to be like Andre Santos, João Pedro, Esteval. You know what I mean? Like, what other Brazilians are there that are coming through? I'm trying to think. Obviously, you've got like Bruno Guimaraes and these sort of guys.
Yeah. Facts.
Cool, man. Like they've kind of, you know, there's not really many top Brazilian players that are like playing out there, man. I don't know if you guys can list any other names. Cunha was injured, so he couldn't play.
No, Cunha was injured.
Play, bro.
Vinicius Jr. was also injured as well.
Vinny, but he's normally shit for Brazil anyway, bro.
He was as well.
They don't rate him.
They
don't rate him, bro. They don't rate him. The Brazilians don't rate him, man.
True. Like on the bench, like I said, they got stacked team on the bench, man. Like they had to be fair, it's actually still dead, man. Rafinha, João Pedro, Marquinhos, Esteval. That's the main key guys that came on off the bench. Yeah. But still, Bolivia did their thing, man. Fair play to Bolivia, man. I don't know any
who's even from there. Who the hell is from Bolivia, bro? Please read out their line, man.
Let me see if their strikers plays at a decent level.
Bolivia, you know. I don't know. Who knows? Who's the most famous Bolivian player, people? Chat, let us know, bruv. Because I have got no idea, you know.
Most famous.
Bolivia. Who's from Bolivia and is big boy, big time?
Most famous Bolivian
I can't think of any Bolivian players, bro.
Marcelo Martins Moreno. He set the record.
Who the hell is that guy? Marcelo. The only Marcelo I know is the Brazilian one, bro.
He used to play for Shakhtar Donetsk.
I don't know who the hell that is, bro. Yeah, see, even the chat don't know. If you don't know any famous Bolivian players, that we would know.
Yeah, he's the most famous. He's the most famous.
You see that country, bro. I don't know who's from there, man. Where was what's his name? What's my man's name? The guy that used to play for Arsenal, Joe Campbell. What country is he from again?
He was from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica used to be alright.
They also had a guy from Fulham as well. He was called remember the midfielder, Costa Rican, some technical, very tricky, like midfielder.
Was it Ruiz?
Was it Ruiz?
Let me Google this. I think I know you were talking about. I think I know you. Yeah, Brian Ruiz, bro. I remember.
Brian Ruiz, he was cold.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He was cold for Fulham still. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, remember
Honduras had a couple, remember? Palacios, them man.
Palacios, yeah. Who's the baiters? Obviously, you got Argentina have had ballers, we know, right?
Yeah.
Brazil have had ballers, we know, yeah. But then when you look at other countries like Bolivia,
Paraguay got some good ballers.
Like who though? Paraguay.
They had that guy from he used to play for Man City and Blackburn, Roque
Santa Cruz.
Yeah. I mean, like, obviously they got now Enciso. They got
from Paraguay, isn't it?
They got one that's at United right now. Pedro Leon.
Oh, the left back, the fullback.
Yeah, left back as well. They got a couple of players, man. They got a couple of players, you know, from there. Mexico, we know they got loads of players in it.
Yeah. Mexico have got a little bit of clout. I can't lie. Ecuador got ballers now as well, bro. Ecuador, you've got Paez, you've got Caicedo. You know what I'm saying? You've got my man. Who's that guy that you love off? The guy that you was watching in the Copa America, bro. The guy that you wanted at United.
Oh, Richard Rios. He plays for Colombia, man. That's my team. Colombia is my favorite South American team. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Them all Uruguay, but mostly Colombia. I ain't gonna lie.
Who else have Colombia got?
Colombia got Richard Rios. They got the guy from Wolves. They got Pinian. They got obviously my man that's used to be at Villa. I forgot his name. Duran.
Duran as well. Yeah.
Munoz, Luis Diaz.
Yeah, Colombia.
Now Valencia used to play for Ecuador. He's talking about Ena Valencia, yeah.
Right, yeah. So yeah, Colombia right now are third.
Ecuador as well. Yeah. They got a very good team as well. Ecuador.
Now Ecuador, they do, bro.
They got bad players, bro. That you know what I mean? Like they got Caicedo, they got Hincapi, they've got
Barbo. Remember this guy? It's an Ultimate Team legend, you know.
Man, like Pacho's quality.
Yep.
Oh, it's actually Estepinian's from Ecuador. Apologies. Estepinian's from Ecuador.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Listen, they got some good players over there, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Now, do you know what? Yeah, like, I'm actually, bro, I'm looking forward to the World Cup, man. Not only because obviously, like, there's more football yet, but it just the World Cup, the Euros.
It's gonna be good, though, man. It's gonna be like 48 teams, bro. 48.
Man,
too much, bro, man.
Are you going, by the way?
We're 50-50. 50-50.
You're going. You're going.
Yeah. Hopefully,
I'm trying to go. I can't lie.
It's going to be hard to go to get to every game, though. You're going to have to choose your games. You have to choose your games wisely because it's what? America, Canada, and where is it again? Mexico.
Is it Mexico?
Yeah, World Cup. Yeah, let me see.
Where's the final as well, bruv? Where is the final of the World Cup?
The World Cup stadiums will be,
it's in Jersey, the MetLife.
They're going to be like loads of in MetLife.
Yeah, see the chat, MetLife. That stadium is mad. I saw you got
MetLife. You got Mexico City. You got Dallas, Kansas, Houston, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Seattle. You know what I mean? All of these games, bro, that are going to be played.
Boy, yeah, I'm trying to hear it up, man. I can't lie. I'm definitely trying to hear it up, man. But listen, let's get straight into it, Saeed, man. Let's talk about Shirley, bro, because he's here. You know what I mean?
Man, like Shirley, you know. He's your player now, man. You got to address him rightly, man.
Bro, he's my Shirley now, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? He's my Shirley now, yeah. And until he starts to fix up properly, then that name tag will leave him, right? But where did it go wrong for this guy, Saeed, man? Honestly, because when he first came to United, he was like a real exciting player coming off the bench, you know, real direct, had not showing any he reminded me of like when Rashford first came through, just not really being scared, like taking risks and that on the ball and, you know, trying to find himself in the dangerous areas. But then for me, he just kept getting overplayed and then he became, you know, very much he got into his head. He got into his own head and started to think that he's bigger than what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like with the CR7 boxers and, you know, I remember when you lot played Galatasaray and Copenhagen, the celebrations that he did against both teams and that, bro, to go on and lose those games as well was just embarrassing. You know what I mean? So I used to like him when he first came through, bro. But then when I started to see that attitude change up a little bit, that's when I started to feel a bit, you know, funny about this guy. Where did it go wrong for you with Garnacho, man? Because I thought this guy was going to be he was looking serious when he first came through. I can't lie.
You know what it is, bro? I feel like when the expectation, you know, when certain times, listen, when you're a squad player, or you're a player that comes off the bench, your expectation is very, very low. But as soon as you start then scoring goals and then people start demanding you to start, when you can't fulfill the expectations of what you did from the bench, things start to change and things start to change for the worse, bro. It's natural in football, bro. You sometimes, an impact player can't do things from the start, bro. It's just sometimes you're just known as an impact player rather than a player from the start, bro. It is what it is. We've seen so many players that look better coming off the bench rather than starting games, bro. when players are more tired, they come off, they give you a lift, they insert a bit of energy in the team, they get everything, the crowd on the edge of their seat. So it's like, bro, like it's so different to being a starter rather than being a bench player. So I think that's where it kind of all started to go wrong for him. Obviously, the attitude, believe, like almost like the hype was here and the ability was there, bro. So it wasn't matching, it wasn't correlating, bro. So you got to remember, yeah, like obviously Ronaldo was his idol. He came in when Ronaldo, he came at a perfect time, man, when Ronaldo was there. So obviously everyone was like, yo, man, we got our next Ronaldo, we got our next whatever, you know, Viva Garnacho, etc., etc. This guy could be the guy that, you know, he might be our next superstar, etc., etc. This is what the fans were kind of saying. So when you look at it from that point of view, he never really lived up to that expectation, bro. And that ceiling there was too high, man. His ability wasn't that, bro. And United as well. Problem with United is that you have to almost deliver, bro, at our football club, because it's like at the time when we need it the most, yeah, we need players to rise up. There's obviously gonna be a big expectation on players, bro, than at other clubs. Your players will be like, you know what, man, it's all good, man. You can go on loan, etc., etc. Our players, they rarely go out on loan. Like they go straight to the first team, and it's like, yo, we got to make it happen, bro. So when you actually look at it from that point of view, he was scoring big goals. He was coming after big games in terms of Manchester Derby, getting assists for Rashford. So there were things he was doing. Then, yeah, when the expectation came from the start, you just see that he was never ready, bro. Never. You could never look at him and thought, yo, man, like Alejandro Garnacho as a starter, he's gonna be the future of Manchester United Football Club. Like he just never was, bro. And that's the problem with us as fans. Yeah, I'm guilty of it because I was like, yo, me and Rance were having debates. I was like, give the kid time. Rance was like, nah, this guy ain't it. So it took me a long time.
Rance is quick to write guys off. You know, that's one thing about it. Rance has got no time to see man go.
Bro, 100%, bro. So end of the day, yeah, like. You got to remember, like, I look at it from my point of view and I'm like, yo, man, like, I look at Garnacho and I'm like, he just never was built for it, bro. You get me? Like, he was built to be a bench player, but then his ego would not allow him to think like that, bro. Because really and truly, you got to remember, like, Rashford was inconsistent. Like, Sancho wasn't favored by the manager. Remember, Ten Hag at the time. Anthony was having domestic problems and whatnot. Remember, like there was a whole madness going on, bro. Yeah, that was the one that, right? Yo, he's available. He gets it. He wants it. He's always showing shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like that's what you got to remember, bro. So when I look at it from that point of view, broski, I look at it from that point. I'm like, yo, like that's where it kind of all went wrong. Like his ability didn't match his ego, bro, and he believes he's a superstar. In his head, it's okay for people to think, yo, the confidence is a good thing when it's mixed in with a bit of arrogance and it's mixed in with a bit of, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and then you got to just like understand your role, bro. You got to know your role, bro. You got to know your role, man. And I think with Sancho, for Garnacho, he never knew his role. He never knew his role, bro. But I don't mean though at Chelsea he won't find out his role. At Chelsea, I don't think he will have the same energy that he did at United.
Nah, he can't. He can't, bro. I've said this many times, bro. There's no way. Right now, you've got Enzo Fernandez, who's obviously from Argentina as well, yeah. And Enzo is actually a leader, right? He's been captain for us many, many times, bro, and he's led by example on the pitch. I know he hasn't had the greatest start, but now people are gonna act like we wasn't seeing Enzo performing weekly last season, bro. He had a slow start last season as well. Boy. But he did really well in that new role. Even though I prefer Enzo a bit deeper, I think that's his best position. Enzo learning that new role, bro. Look at all the J he put up. Even the performances away from the J were good as well, right? But guys like him, they won't let Garnacho come in and be a fool. Yeah, guys like Reece James, guys like Levi Colwill, Caicedo, these sort of guys, bro. You can't come into this environment, the one that we're building right now, even with Maresca, and try to come on a jolt thing. You know what I'm saying, Saeed? It's like, remember in school, yeah, when you had the smart kids that were like, I don't know, they were in year 11, but they were doing their A levels already, right? If you're naughty, you're doing intervention maths, you can't go in there and think you can be messing about the same way because they're gonna look at you and say, "You're gonna fuck out there, bro." Yeah, we're all locked in. Why are you not locked in, bro? Yeah. So that's where I'm not worried about that side of him being a fool and that, because I don't think the club, so Maresca, the club, and the players will allow him to do that, right? I think United the environment itself where he's kind of sort of tried to develop, it hasn't been the best environment for him. I know we can talk about, you know, how he's not the best dribbler and all of these things, and you know, he's not clinical in front of goal, but you can't ignore the environment, Saeed, man. It's been very, very toxic. Ten Hag, the system that he was playing, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just everything about your club has been rotten, bro. And Garnacho's been a part of that. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say. And I think for me, you got to remember, yeah, with Chelsea, yeah, like if it's not going right, you just to take players off and you end up selling them. With United, we forced the idea of like, it's got to be right. We've got to try it. Like, we've got to give it a chance, bro. Like, you know, Chelsea's a ruthless club. Man United, we're just always constantly trying to say, yo, you know, we've got to make it work. But in reality, it's just not good enough, bro. We found out it's not good enough. And listen, you know what I mean? When you look at this comment here, like Scott McTominay had his moments at United, bro. He scored goals, but ultimately he was never. If we profiled him wrong, then so be it. We profiled him wrong. But at the same time, bro, man was given ample opportunity to show what he was on the ball, bro. So I'm never gonna look at McTominay and be like, I regret selling McTominay, and I won't look at Garnacho thinking I regret selling Garnacho. I won't, even if he thrives at Chelsea. But I look at that, I'm thinking, yo, he's probably in a better environment to thrive because he's not going to be the facilitator. He's not going to be the one that's creating. He's not going to be the one that's trying to. He's got the almost like the what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he's designed to do things and make things happen. You got Cole Palmer, you got other people for that, bro. You got Esteval. I feel like he's not going to be told, yo, we rely on you, bro. You see what I'm trying to say, broski? So that's a big thing. With United, bro, everything was like relied upon on Garnacho to take his man on, to create. My man was not passing to Hoyland at one point, bro.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember.
You remember that, didn't it, bro? Man was told, yo, you got to pass to Hoyland. And that, bro, it was never going to happen, broski. So that's why I'm looking at thinking, yo, man, like, it's one of them where with Garnacho right now in his career, he needs this to be basically a humbler for him because he's got bare talent over there. And when he goes into training right now, you see, last year, he was probably going to training thinking, yo, I'm the best player in training, bro. He probably thinks that in his head. Now, you ain't feeling like that, bro, at Chelsea because there's hella talent there, bro. So you ain't got that feeling of, yo, like, I'm the best guy here.
100%.
He's almost got to be like, yo, I got to work hard. I got to show Maresco. I've got to be. This might be a character building for him, bro, because he might have to realize and learn the hard way, bro. You get me?
100%, bro. And for you, do you think that will like help relieve pressure in pressured situations, like, because obviously big up. Let me bring up this comment here, right? Where is it? I just saw it a second ago. This is Jay. So Jay says, one thing I love about Garnacho is that he's a high volume shooter, but then I agree with TTM with this point that he says his conversion rate is most likely far below par. So what does that matter? And that's one of the big problems that I've got with Garnacho, Saeed, right? The guy gets in behind really well. I can't fault him in terms of his movement. He knows how to get in behind. He might not be the strongest dribbler one-on-one. He might not be the most physical guy, but very similar to like a Brennan Johnson. He doesn't read the game well in terms of knowing when to make them off the ball runs to get in those positions to score. But like TTM has said, when he gets in those positions, bro, the ball is you know what I mean? Sometimes he'll just shoot straight at the keeper, and it's like, yo, compose yourself a little bit, right? Because the problem that I've got with Garnacho isn't so much his technical ability when it comes to the shooting. It's more the accuracy of it, bro. Most of his shots are off target, you know what I mean? And for me, that's something that can be coached. That is something that can definitely be coached, bro. Do you think the fact that we're not dependent on him to be the go-to guy, do you think that will give him a little bit less pressure in front of goal for you, bro?
Yeah, I think for me as well, the quality of chances he'll probably get are going to be better. You feel me? Like, okay, people assume that Bruno Fernandes was this crazy chance creator, etc. But see, Bruno Fernandes is a different sort of chance creating man. You get me? Cole Palmer and them man are a bit more different in the way they kind of do things. You feel me? So and Chelsea will build up differently to Man United, bro. Whereas with Bruno Fernandes, he might just spam the ball into space, and expect to do the rest, and that might count as a chance. Whereas with Chelsea, they might play a little tiny football, 1-2 give and go. Then they might lay it off for you on a plate. He might get more chances where it's tappings or there's like You see, what's the word? Cutbacks. He might get a lot of cutbacks at Chelsea, which he might do well in that aspect. He might do well in that aspect of cutbacks, where he don't really
good, man. They're good. I can't lie. His cutbacks are good, bro. The way he cuts the ball back,
he does. So in that aspect, like, you got to remember, like, if it's a case of like almost simplifying the football that Garnacho has to play, he might thrive in that. But if it's complicated, then that's where it gets tricky for him, because that's where he has to take man on. He kind of runs into to basically no man's land, really. You've seen it in the Fulham game. Like, I don't remember the FA Cup game, like, where he just ran with the ball, but then he just ran into he just ran into space, bro.
Yeah, like, blind alleys.
Yeah. So that there is his weakness in his game, bro. He hasn't got blistering pace, but he can run, but he hasn't got like blistering.
He's a little bit explosive. He is a little bit. He's got acceleration, but that speed, maintaining speed.
Yeah. And I don't know if he's got that second speed. You know what I mean? We got first speed, but then the ability to get the second speed. You know what I'm saying? So that's where, again, he might struggle as well. And I think athleticism is a key kind of area in his game that he doesn't have, bro. He does get bullied off the ball quite a lot. You know what I mean? In terms of his physicality as well, that is an issue. I don't know if Chelsea will work on that, but there's parts of his game, like I said to you, man. He will be a willing runner. He will look to stretch defenses. He will be looking to get in behind a lot of the time, like, you know, and cause problems. He will try and play on the last man. You know what I mean? Like, he will be a threat. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, he won't just not make it easy for defenders where, you know, you're not constantly worrying that. There will be an element of, like, wow, we got to watch out for Garnacho running behind. But at the same time, though, it's a final product. It's a final action. You get me? Like, you know, decision making is a lot, like, for him. Sometimes his brain and his legs will be kind of almost doing different things. You feel me, bro?
That's the thing, bro. And that's where Maresca, that's where I'm looking at Maresca for this year, because listen, there's things that float about that apparently was with Stanley that kept pushing for Garnacho. He's the one that kept pushing for him and persistent with him, right? But obviously now they've brought him in, and Maresca and his team, they need to be the ones now that develop his game. Yeah. Because he's young, he can still be molded. That's the good thing about the fact that he's not a 28-year-old where it's like, oh, there's not really much you can do with this guy. You can still work with this guy, right? We saw Jadon Sancho, bro. Jadon Sancho at United looked absolutely horrible until he played with Ronaldo. The only time I saw Sancho actually playing well at United was when he played with Ronaldo, bro. He came Chelsea and he actually did quite well for us because it was a different environment. Yeah. Most Chelsea fans I spoke to that initially didn't want him, they were happy to keep him, but obviously he didn't want to drop his wages and whatnot. You know,
he didn't want to drop his facts.
You know what I mean? Whereas this time around, bro, I'm seeing Garnacho is taking the number. What number was he? 45 before, innit? Number 45.
No, he was 17, but now he's gone back to 49. So he went 49. Then went to 17. Now he's gone back to 49.
49. He's gone back. So maybe now he's got to that point in his career. Yeah, it's not a midlife crisis because he's still quite young. Maybe where it's a bit like, do you know what? I'm at Chelsea, bro. Like, this is a massive opportunity. These guys just won the Club World Cup. You know, I'm in London, right? It clearly looks like the future's bright at Chelsea. Let me just go back to my roots. Let me just, you know, find myself again. Yeah. Because I've been seeing him grafted in training, bro. I know it's only training, and he will definitely play against Brentford. I think he'll play against Brentford. I think he'll be in the team there, yeah. But we need this guy to be putting up those numbers. Because one thing about him, I can't lie, he does put up numbers, Saeed. Yeah, and in the cup game as well, he's actually
like, for relatively his age and his ability. Like, he has put in GA, but again, GA don't tell the full story in it. Like,
it doesn't.
Goals and assists for him don't tell the full kind of like reflection of him. You get me? Like, and that's the issue, man. In football now, people will look to GA and be like, "Oh, yo, this guy's cooking, etc., etc." Yo, man, you might need to give this guy more respect, bro. This guy's a baller, etc., etc. But really and truly, it don't really tell the full story. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that is a bit of an issue. You feel me?
100%, bro. 100%. What I will say about him though, is in the cup competition, Saeed, Broski, if you remember last year, Chelsea, we got knocked out early by Newcastle in the first game we played in the, I think it was the second game actually. I think it was the Carabao Cup, and then the FA Cup we got knocked out by Brighton. That's that week when we played them twice, bro. We played Brighton twice, and they smoked us both times, yeah. So for me, bro, I want to have a good enough squad, yeah? Obviously, I didn't want Garnacho. Before people think, oh, I'm justifying this signing. No, I didn't want this guy, bro. Everyone knows who I wanted. I didn't want him, right? But now that he's here, we have to think of ways that he can help us. And I'll be honest with you, bro. When I watched him in the Cups, even in the FA Cup final, he scored. He does well. He actually does quite well in the Cups, man.
Bro, you're doing bits, bro. Let's be honest. Doing bits. So people can't say to him, yo, listen, he hasn't been playing a big game. And one thing we'll get about him, I'm not saying he's a big game player, but he has played in big games. Do you get? Does that make sense?
Yeah, no,
like, he's not a big game player.
He's got experience.
Of playing in big games. So that there will be a something where I can look at and be like, you know what, man, fair play. Like he's actually done well in that regards. You get what I'm trying to say to you? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like we can look at it and be like, yo, that's something to really look at for a Chelsea guy. Like he should be fazed by games. He actually he likes it. He does. Game. He's confident within himself. So in that aspect, you shouldn't have to be worried about, oh man, Garnacho looks very, very inexperienced here, man. Like he knows, like, yo, I've been in big games, bro. And that's something that one thing you can say about United players, that they've been thrown in the deep end, like a lot of them players. And they're used to it. Like Kobe Mainoo's playing the final, he's playing the Euro final, he's playing every kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? He's playing some
final, bro. Man of the match in the final.
Man of the match in the final. So, bro, man can't talk about like players like that, like in terms of like, it just depends on whether you think their ability is good as well.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Saeed, I'm telling you, bro, like, because I said this before. I said if Garnacho can actually sort out his finishing, for me, he would be one of the best left wingers in the league, right? Man was screaming when I said that. And I said, bro, if you go look at the left wing market, not just in the Prem, just the left wing market in general, it is not great, bro. It's not great, even though Garnacho might not be the best dribbler in that. If the guy was just getting in behind and scoring goals consistently, I promise you the narrative around him would change, right? Regardless of his weaknesses, people be like, but he gets you goals. You know what he's gonna do. He gets in enough positions to be scoring, And big up Robert as well, because this is Garnacho's biggest.
I know. I know.
You know what I mean?
They got Robert, man. He's been putting in the groundwork, man.
Putting in the groundwork for this guy,
man. They got Robert, man.
Big up Adam for this super chat as well. He says, why would Garnacho go to a club who they don't even rate? They looked at him as a 25 million player. Yeah, how do you feel about the fee that you got for Garnacho, man?
Bro, Fabrizio killed it, man. Fabrizio killed it off, man. I think we could have got more from him, but Fabrizio was doing a madness, bro. You get me? And also, I feel like we had that opportunity in January to sell it for 70 million. We could have got more from him, but still, when I deep it, if I don't rate the player,
from who? Napoli,
yeah, they were looking to bid 70 million, bro, but he rejected it because of the wages.
Oh, Garnacho rejected it.
Yeah, Garnacho rejected it, bro, because of the wages, man. Yeah, they were looking to put
there.
Conte wanted him, bro. So, but the thing is, like, listen, 40 million still ain't bad, bro. When you consider, like, we don't want him as well. The managers put him in the bomb squad. Like, it is what it is, bro. And we get what? 10% sell on fee or something like that.
Yeah, I think you've got a little sell-on clause there as well, bro. For me, I'm telling you, Said, bro, I'm not overly stressed, man. Honestly, like, again, it's not ideal. It's annoying that we've given United money. They're probably gonna go use that money to go buy Belabor now in the summer, and that it will help you.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of that. But I have to be honest, bro. Like, if it doesn't work out here, he will get moved on. Like Chelsea, we are a cutthroat institution, bro. Yeah. If you don't, pull your feet together within a year, you're gone. You know what I'm saying? So you have Chelsea on your CV for a year, but after that, you're gone, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about us. If he doesn't perform, you're gone.
You ain't surviving, bro. You once you're here, that's it, man. It's over.
Yeah,
gone.
100%.
You're gone, mate. You're gone.
How often do you see Maresca using him though, bro? Do you think like he's gonna be a guaranteed starter on the left, or do you think Gittins? Well, you know, a few Chelsea fans are trying to write off Gittins already. They're trying to write off Gittins already, bro.
It's a long season, man. Look at the injuries that you're getting, bro. It's a long season, guys, man. I think for me, listen, he's not had any game time this season. He's not had any. To be fair, he had a little light pre-season. You get me? Nothing too crazy. But all in all, like he ain't really like. I think he might be on the bench against United. That would be a madness.
What do you think? What do you think the atmosphere is gonna be like, man? Because like
I think we should be doing it.
he never really had any. Obviously, I know that situation happened with Faz and that, yeah, and like that went viral. But he's never really like. I've always heard your fans singing his name, and it's more Amram, innit? More Amram.
Big L. We can't be singing his name, bro. We should be booing him, bro. Are you mad? Bro, the guy,
what do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Because I should be there for that game, lad.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I think for United, boo every touch. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro, man. But I don't know with the fan base, man. They'll probably clap him and that. You get me? Sing Viva Garnacho and that. It's crazy, bro. So I don't know,
do you
man.
think he's gonna get booed? Do you think he's gonna get booed though, personally?
I hope he gets booed because that's what we got to do. He's not our player anymore. You feel me?
Yeah, but you don't boo everyone though. You don't boo everyone.
No, we don't boo everyone. But the way he kind of went out and that, and then he's talking about Chelsea being biggest club in the world. Did he say biggest club in the world or something like that? What did he say about Chelsea?
I can't. I didn't really watch that interview, man.
Yeah,
he was saying a lot. He used to support us, innit? He admitted it. He used to support Chelsea, bro.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, bro, like I just think for me, just make it hostile, innit?
You can definitely make it hostile, but I don't think every player should be getting booed. Like with Garnacho, I think that was more like an Amram situation. Because for me personally, bro, if you had a different manager that likes a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3, he might still be playing for you guys right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I'm kind of looking at it. Him and Amram, obviously, they clashed, didn't it? You know what I mean? But Maresca, he's got a lot of.
One thing about Amram though, he has took away like a lot of these players, man. So
yeah,
like club and they've worked together. And they said, "Yo, get rid of all these duds, bro." So we've got rid of all of our guys now, man.
No, 100%, bro.
Rashford, Garnacho. So most of these guys are gone now, man. So it's a good thing, man. Good thing, brother. It's a good thing.
They got Adam again. He says, "At least we survived Garnacho and Onana." On Onana, bro. Did you see that? Did you see that video of my man? Pushed someone in there.
But why does he not come and like try and make it difficult, bro? Why is he standing in his box, bro? You see how mad that is, bro? The guy stood in his own box, bro.
He's a madman. He's a madman. The guy throws a bottle at him. And wait, have you seen that video of him pushing that man?
Yeah, and then the guy throws a bottle at him. Nobody don't rate him, bro. It's crazy out here, man. I'm glad we saw that guy, man.
I read somewhere that obviously your wages have gone down because you're not in the Champions League, yeah. And he apparently was like asking for more money or something because he's got people to take care of or something. Is that true? Is that true?
More money, yeah, man. Are you mad? Asking for more money, but not only that, bro. He's apparently saying that he's a scapegoat and that, etc. Like he's just moving mad, bro. He's moving mad. He's moving mad, bro.
Where you ranking him, yeah, when it comes to like biggest flops, right? Because United, bro, you have a bunch of players on that list. I know Chelsea have got some players on that list as well, like Modric, for example, and you can talk about certain man, Lukaku, yeah. But bro, I'm looking at United, yeah. Onana, Sancho, Mason Mount, Anthony, Højlund. Where do you rank Onana out of these players, bro? Who's the biggest flop for you,
bro? Onana's up there. Like equally, I say Højlund is a big flop. 72 million. That's
big flop. Big flop.
85 million. You get me? Mason Mount, I still would put Mason Mount in there as well because I feel like 60 million. If people don't realize that he's not done F4 for United. But for me, it's the hype of Onana going into it and then what he became. You got to say it's Onana, bro. Really and truly, like he came in with a lot of pedigree from Inter Milan, bro, and then all of a sudden just absolutely flopped, bro. Like I made mistakes, bro. You see someone like it's not a detriment to your team, yeah. You can say cool, like certain players are crap, etc., but this guy was actually costing us games, costing us competitions. You feel me? So really and truly, like like that's mad. Like people can say Sancho, yeah, but at the same time, you got to remember, yeah, like Sancho was just not good in his own right, like, but he weren't like costing us games. You feel me?
And Sancho wasn't getting as many opportunities as this guy. Like Sancho, you can argue Sancho didn't show enough, but then you can also argue that Sancho wasn't being fat, bro. Ten Hag was not trying to play.
Yeah, no, wasn't rating. I mean,
I remember in pre-season he started man as a 9, started off on fire, and then when the season started, the first game of the season, nowhere to be seen, bro. Nowhere to be seen. You know what I mean?
To be seen. So
for me, yeah, when I think about it, your biggest flop, yeah, in terms of reputation and that, Sancho is definitely up there.
yeah.
Onana, you know what? Onana, because Chelsea were linked to Onana, and he actually rejected us, if you remember. And at the time, I was actually annoyed about that because I'm like, oh, United are getting a ball playing goalkeeper. Because bro, the last thing we saw of Onana before he left was the final against Man City.
Yeah.
And he played well. Remember, he played well, bro. The way he was popping the ball and some of the saves he was making in the game, everyone was like, yo, this guy looks good, yeah. But I'm telling you, bro, Saeed, this is why the man them shouldn't be in goal, bro. Yeah. There's certain positions that the man them should not be playing in, and I'm telling you, but I can say it because I'm black myself. We're both black. Yeah. Certain we shouldn't be in that position, bro. You know what I mean? We should not be playing in there, man.
It's not made for us, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, we had a couple back in the day, but that's it now, man. You feel me?
Dida, he's the best one. Dida, probably. I'll probably say Dida.
And then there's probably a couple, man. There's a Colombian one. I think there was one as well, but I don't know, man. There's a couple, man.
Mandanda was alright in France, isn't it? I didn't really watch.
Mandanda, yeah. I think obviously Mignon is decent as well.
David James. I mean, David James is mixed race, obviously. But...
David James, yeah. Hislop, was he all right? Hislop.
Who's that?
Hislop.
What team did he play for?
He played for Newcastle, West Ham. He was all right. He's from Trinidad, Tobago, I think.
Oh, Hislop, yeah. See, that's in your day, blood.
Yeah, Hislop, he's all right. And Yama, the one Mendy was all right. Mendy was
Enyema, yeah. Man like Skepta, man like Enyema, yeah. Mendy had a world-class season when we won the Champions League, but after that, he was that fall off, by the way, was absolutely shocking.
Crazy, I know, man.
Shocking, bro. Yeah, like he was so good that year we won the Champions League, but then he didn't sustain it for me to say like he was top.
Yeah.
After that, you start to see the man them start coming out of it. You know what I mean? But bro, just to finish off, how you feeling about the Manchester derby, man? You've had your little break.
I think we can beat them, man. They got bare injuries, bro. I don't know if you've seen their injuries, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, Mamouche as well.
Mamouche. Bare man are injured. Let me just read you the names. I think I've got it here.
Mamouche is injured. Cherky's injured. Is it Foden injured?
Foden injured, yeah. Nuri's injured. John Stone's injured. Rico Lewis is injured. Gavardio's not ready.
Wait, hold on. I know he's injured again.
Hey?
I know he's injured again. He just played.
Yeah, apparently he's injured.
When did he get injured? Because I saw him play their last game, though.
International break, apparently.
Raw. Yeah, man. Let me even go check this on goal right now, yeah? How are you feeling about the game, though? Going into it? Because
I think we're going to beat them, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. I think we're going
to beat them away?
Yep. I'm actually quite confident, man, which is crazy. Like, we've not lost to them in the last... Like, I think they beat us in the Community Shield on penalties. But FA Cup final, we beat them. We beat them last year at the Etihad. We drew to them at Old Trafford. And then, I think the last time they might have beaten us was maybe Ten Hag season when they beat us, I think, away from home. Did they beat us?
What was that score? Was that 4-1? That game? Or something like that? They battered you, bro. Because every year that derby was just a smoking.
Man City.
Past 2 years, it's been a smoking.
Man United.
That's what was it 4-1?
Let me check the head-to-head.
6-3. Yeah, that was the game when Foden and Haaland both scored hat tricks, isn't it? TTM. Foden and Haaland both scored hat tricks, bro.
So draw last game. Then we won them 2-1. Then we won 1-1 actually. Actually, we won the Community Shield. I actually didn't realize that. We beat them in the Community Shield. And then we beat them at the Etihad FA Cup. We beat them in the final. Then they beat us 3-1. Yeah, they beat us 3-1 in March 2024. It was 2 wonder goals from Foden, but really and truly, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They were poor that day, man.
Yeah, I remember that game. Man. And Robert says, if you're making
3-0, and obviously 2-1 the FA Cup, you know what I mean? So, but we are unbeaten in them in the last 4.
Bro, Saeed, it's all about getting them on the transition, man. Honestly, you man. This is your
derbies United have won.
Saeed, this is your opportunity, to go to the Etihad, soak up that pressure, because right now they're lacking. They're not really creating many chances for Haaland right now. Yeah, it's
But
nothing.
Haaland, bro,
Nothing
Haaland
really
did a
good.
practice last night. I don't know if you seen it, man. He scored
I
5
saw it,
goals.
but come on, man. Moldova. Where
Yeah,
they ranked?
no.
Where they
Yeah,
ranked?
yeah.
I'm not gonna really, it's good he done his thing and that, but broski, it's Moldova, right? Your defense ain't bad, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
your midfield pivot that's the problem.
Midfield pivot, bro. That's
But
the problem.
your transitional play, bro, with Mbuemo, right? Is Cunha back for this game?
We don't know, I don't think he's injured. That's the
What?
crazy thing about it. I don't
Which
think
is
he's
on
injured.
there?
I think he's available.
What? As in, like, you didn't think he got injured before?
Yeah. I don't think obviously he was injured, got a hamstring injury, but I don't think it's as serious as what people are saying.
I thought you meant like something. I thought you meant like something happened, like away from the pitch.
No. He had an injury, but like, I don't think he's injured, bro. I feel like he's gonna be one of them where he's gonna make it. I could be wrong, but I've got a sneaky feeling he's available. And Mount's available, bro, which I think Mount will start anyway, to be honest with you.
Bro, I think you man can cause them serious problems, man. Honestly, man. Like you know how long I've been talking about these guys defensively. They're just not.
I hope so, bro.
They're not great.
So. You know me, man. If I want to be confident, I'll be confident, bro. Listen, I'm ready. Listen, this is gonna be a madness weekend, man. Like for me, watching everyone, and then the last game of the weekend is us against them, you feel me? So I'm buzzing, and I'm confident, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm confident, but at the same time.
No, go on. Go finish it, bro.
I'm like I said to you, bro. Man City have got their problems, but I think in transition, I think they'll be vulnerable. Listen, if we win this in 2 games in a row, we've won for the first time in over a year.
That's crazy.
Man City have never. I don't think the Man City have lost 3 Premier League games in a row.
That is crazy, blood. That is crazy.
Something I've got to give.
For you, Saeed, yeah, if they lose this weekend, yeah, you beat them this weekend away, right? Chelsea win, Arsenal win, Liverpool win. Are you like, I know it's only 4 games in, but would you now be looking at them saying, do you know what? I think it's a top 4 team for you, man. Or
bro,
would
I
you
said
still be looking at
top 5 anyway. I said top 5, but it could be top 4, but I think Man City will surely get into the top 4, bro. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah.
No, I think top 5 is the target for United this season. You get me? Plus winning the FA Cup, but top 5, I'd say. But that's what I said to you. I think the squad is good. People laugh at the squad. The squad's good.
Yeah, I think you've got enough to do damage there, man. I think it's just that midfield of yours. But again, even their midfield right now, like Reinders, let's see what he can do. He had a very good debut, but he's not really done much after that. Obviously, Cherky's injured, right? They've got Rodri, who's back right now, but when you're watching him playing, bro, he's still looking a bit, like he's not fully there yet, So you're not playing a scary Man City right now, man. But big up Park Sports. He says, thanks to Onana and Baleba, my country, Cape Verde, is closer to the World Cup. We need one more win. Hey, big up Cape Verde, man. Beautiful country. That's the place that I want to go, actually. I might look at that country for next year, bro. It looks mad there, man. But Saeed, let's go anyway, man. Love for the time, bro. I'm sure the people know where to find you. But anyway, let them know where they can find you, bro. If they haven't.
Yes, Saeed TV, man. Love for having me on, bro. Dom, man. We'll definitely link up maybe before the game against you lot next week, man. Yeah,
100%, bro. I'm 90% there. You know what I showed you before, innit? So I'm 90% there, innit? You know what I'm saying? But I'll most likely be there. But big up people, man. Make sure that you lot are smashing up the likes. Solid stream, over 300 people in here. Big up the mods every single time. And yeah, we should be back tomorrow for a preview. I think the pressers are back tomorrow or Friday. Depends when the presser is. I'll do a preview of a Brentford fan. And yeah, Blue Diaries will be tomorrow or Friday as well, people. I just need to get everyone's availability, man. But love in a bit. Bless.
Come on.